Ladies and gentlemen, welcome, welcome everybody. I hope you're doing okay. I hope everything's going all right for you. It's been a pretty good day here for me thus far. If you're taking some time to hang out with us this evening, I just want to say thank you so much for your time. It really means the absolute world to me. And if you're watching on the VOD, then thank you for that too. We're still doing some testing for our stream setup here, so if you guys have any feedback either in real time or after the fact, be sure to let me know. This evening we're going to be, having a little bit of a shorter stream, but we're gonna take some time. We're gonna play some more Fortnite. We're checking out the new season runners, and really I just want to kind of make sure I've got a good understanding of everything that's going on this season, and we can just kind of go from there. So hopefully you guys are excited. I don't want to waste too much time here. Hey Lazy Link, welcome back. Thanks for hanging out. I don't want to waste too much time here, guys, just because I don't have very much time this evening. But you know what, without further ado, let's go ahead and head over to some gameplay here. And here we are. We got our boy Skillet. Everybody's favorite little, what is he, a possum, I think, right? I don't even know. That's what we're gonna go with, though. We're going with possum. So we took some time to check out the new season so far. We managed to, extract a few sprites. We got the duck sprite. We got ghost sprite. We've got a gummy earth sprite, which is, a special version, I guess. Got our water sprite and of course our fire sprite. So I didn't use the duck sprite when I got it. I'm pretty sure I just extracted it right away. Rambo's here. Weird. It's just such a weird crossover. I didn't use the duck sprite when we got him. I'm pretty sure I just extracted him right away. So we're gonna go ahead and try that out. But yeah, without further ado, let's go ahead and get into things. Hope you guys are all doing wonderful this evening. Let's keep it rocking and rolling. It has been a wild week for me. I don't know if you guys have had anything like this, but I just feel like even though it was a relatively, it was a manageable, fun week, I still felt like I had just had so many things to do. I was making a lot of progress on stuff. I was getting a lot of things done, but it just felt like there was always something on my plate. Let's go ahead and donate this crown. If I can pull up my menu here. Can I not drop the crown in here anymore? What the heck? Am I an idiot? I might just be dumb. We might have to be in game to drop it. Who knows? But hopefully everything's going okay for you guys. That game audio is way too loud. Holy cow. Hopefully that's better for you guys. I have no idea why it was set to be that loud. Hopefully that's a good balance. Just let me know if you're in here watching live, and we'll just kind of adjust from there. All right, we still have a number of areas. I could have sworn we went to Calamari Canyon, but maybe we didn't. Actually, let's go over to Sunken Shores here. We got our little duck guy. I just have to remember that emoting or jamming can replenish my shields. That's gotta be useful, right? It seems like it should be. I hope you guys are having an okay day. Forgot I had the lawless Brella for our boy Skillet. Looks like we got a couple people dropping here with us. Nothing too crazy though. Do like that you can kind of cancel the umbrella. Everything's all flooded, makes sense. Let's see if we can grab some scratch. I guess we're starting a quest too. I'm terrible with rifles. Oh. Visions. Hope's got some visions going on. We don't need that. We do need that. So we'll see if we can find anybody else. That's what we wanted. Right. A little inventory management here. And I know there's people around here. It's just a matter of where they dropped, I guess. I did that completely backwards. I meant to pick up that one. Whoops. Okay, well, we're here now. Not much we can do about it. See, I'm a little rusty, guys. It's been a while since I played the game. Not as good as I used to be, and even that wasn't that great, so grab some ammo here and keep things going. Where is everybody else? I know there were 2 other people that dropped here. Did they just disappear? Shots from behind. Yeah, that's a bot. Thank goodness. Because my aim is terrible. It's not looking good. Pray for your boy. He is a full-on unk. He cannot do this. Purple shotgun, never hurt anybody. Now let's see real quick. I'm going to drop this crown because I don't want that. We don't chase crowns around here. If I emote, I am gaining shields. Interesting. Okay, so Mr. Ducky isn't too bad. I could just be stupid sexy skiing skillet until I'm fully healed. Good luck trying to find a galaxy sprite. Thank you so much. I know that that's another rare variant. I'm hoping we can grab that while we're here playing today. This is completely, you know, strategic. This isn't just for fun or for goofing around right now, guys. We're just trying to top off our health, you know, for free. Might as well if we've got the duck. There we go. And we're on our way. Now I know there was at least one other person in the area. Yep. They're around here. Get inside. Adios. Spider-Man. Yeah, it seems like a bot. Yes, me, but... And again. Guess I should have... Oh, this is one you can move with. This is an emote you can move with. So we're able to kind of continue moving around at the very least. Where is this chest? It's got to be above me. Man. No? Down below? Around the corner. What am I doing? I'm goofing. Rift to go, always a good thing to have. But we're gonna leave it for right now. Top off the rest of our shields here. Maybe. You really gotta move slowly. Alright. Make sure we're all reloaded and we're on our way. I'm hoping we can find a galaxy sprite and extract with that. That would just be really nice. I'm still really surprised I got that gummy sprite last time. That was pretty wild. So we're gonna continue on over here to our lovely gas station. Does not look like anybody's been over here. I say that, but there's no vehicle here, so Maybe they just decided to bail on that chest. Just a whole lot of nothing around here right now. Got another earth sprite. Yeah, so somebody was around here. Shield breaker EMP. I'm ready to go ahead and swap that out. Somebody was around here. They've dipped. Guess it's good to remember that those bunkers are down there. What do we got here? Extraction site marker. Don't really need to extract right now, though. Whoa, buddy. Nice little bot walking up on us. The reduction in the radius in which you can get the visual indicator for when you can hear somebody is really, really messing with me. Somebody that kind of relies on that, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. So not having it is definitely, it's definitely a little different than last time I played. There's nobody over here at the extraction. I'm sure certain people are just like camping those extracts, hoping to find rare things that people are trying to leave with, but it doesn't sound too fun to me, and I don't think that would be too fun for you guys to watch. So we're gonna keep going, and we're gonna see if we can find anybody else. I guess overall, while we're kind of just wandering around, I can give you guys my brief thoughts. I'm gonna put everything together into a big old video here once we're all done, but just my very brief thoughts. You know, Fortnite's pretty consistently fun. There's a lot of different things you can do, a lot of different game modes, and even though, you know, all the custom maps aren't really my thing, they do open the door to many different opportunities. So I feel like, personally, there's always something to do. Hey, Water Sprite, how you doing? There's always something to do. Even if you don't want to play the Battle Royale right now, you've got something, you know, you've got something you can do, something you can have fun with. And if you play this game with friends, there's always something you can work on. How many Earth Sprites are around? It's so ironic because I feel like in Chapter 6, Season 1, right? Earth Sprites were so rare. People were like, oh, I can never trade in my weapons because I can't find an Earth Sprite. And I'm like, yeah, they're all here now. They're a lot shorter than they were before, but they're here. Hey, how's it going? Yeah, there's Jones. Wish for a speedy recovery. Get well soon. Hope that, you know, hope that works out for you. But yeah, overall, I think that the game is a good time. There's somebody right there. I think that there's plenty to do. I think there's a lot of different things you can kind of have fun with and enjoy. Whoa, 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 whoa. I choked. I switched to the wrong item. Oh no. My little ducky boy. We left him behind in the streets. That was bad. Oh, he had a golden earth sprite. Okay. Well, I swapped to the wrong weapon there. Let's queue up again. But overall, I think that there's, you know, there's a lot of fun to be had. I think that if you enjoy the game, right? There's always something for you to do. There's always something for you to work on with the implementation of the sprites and kind of extracting with those. That's such a cool secondary objective. And I think it's really something that, you know, pushes the game mode, makes it feel fresh. Now, is it going to be something that carries the game forever? No. I know a lot of people are tired of Battle Royale. They're tired of, you know, just trying to go for a win in the game and feeling like they're just, you know, wasting their time, essentially, doing the same thing over and over again. That's why I think that these secondary objectives are a great thing to kind of freshen things up. And they give you, you know, a sense of progress, even if you don't win, right? If you find a rare sprite that you didn't have and you extract with it, you know, that's at least some victory. And then leveling up the different sprites, that's great too. So hopefully we can find some more sprites this round, some rare ones, and we'll just kind of go from there and see what happens, right? Alrighty. Wonky Land I've been to, I know it's completely refreshed, but maybe this game we check out Calamari Canyon, because we weren't able to check that out last time. I think that might be something worth looking into. All right. Probably dropped way too late on that, but you know, better late than never. If you guys do see this too, whether you're watching live or you're watching on the VOD, let me know what you guys think of this season. Give me your thoughts, your impressions on everything. Just because I would like to hear it from you guys. I know there's a lot of different things you could say about the game right now. I know some people are really enjoying their time with it. Some people maybe aren't having as much fun, but let me know what you guys think, especially those of you that have more experience in the game than I do. Already in shield. And block damage, it looks like. That's fun, I suppose. People fighting over there. We're gonna swap this out. Let's go see if we can join in the fun. If I can hurdle the window. I can hurdle the window. I cannot hurdle the window. Oh my gosh. Everything's gonna be done by the time we get over there. Where's our friends at? Way over there. Let's go ahead and climb up here. Nice little double on the bots here. Guess I should be hitting these potions, right? Kind of just sitting there holding them for fun. Nice little double elimination on some bots, you know. We take it. Oh, okay. Ghosty boy. Sure, we've had a ghosty boy before, but can't be running around here with nothing. We'll go ahead and take the rift to go, just in case we get caught out on anything. Probably should explore the rest of this area. I'm not sure if somebody else dropped in here. Hey Reese, how's it going? Let's see. Nope, you're getting shot at. Where are you at? Way up there? Another bot, I think. Yeah, they're just kind of W keying at me. They're taking mercy on me, guys, since I'm so rusty. And, you know, just in general, pretty bad at the game. Oh! You guys. King Sprite. Look at that. What's he do? Pickaxe deals more damage. Not very useful. Not a big melee fighter. However, I do not have this sprite, so we'll try and extract with it. Another earth sprite, man. How many? How many earth sprites could there possibly be? See, this is what we're talking about. I'm not doing that quest item right now. I don't want to have to focus on it. Let's see if we can get our boy extracted. Sure, somebody's going to try and walk up on us, but hopefully we're able to get the job done. Also, thank you to Muffet on the who watched the VOD and let me know about the change where if you have your pickaxe out, you get unlimited sprint. That is a huge thing for me to know, but that's also a very nice quality of life change. I'm really glad they did that, to be honest with you. So we're gonna hop up here. Don't think anybody's coming from this side to get us. Let's see if anybody tries to walk up on us over here. Hopefully if they do, we can see them before they see us. And this is going to be a nice, smooth, easy extraction. Nothing bad's going to happen at all. Watch, guys, I promise. You know, I know what I'm doing in this regard. I've extracted a few sprites at this point, you know, like definitely more than 2. So, would I consider myself an expert? Absolutely. Added to the collection. Look at that. Right, now if we want to, we can go back and get that ghost sprite. We could also just kind of continue to search stuff here, see if we have anything else before we head out. I'll have to keep in mind that in this area there's all kinds of slurp barrels. Oh, I'm terrible with the hunting rifle. I would love to use that, but I'm really, really bad at it. Okay. Still would like to have some rocket boots. Still, you know, I'm not really sure how I feel about the shield. Like, that's nice, I guess. Being able to throw down a shield, but is that really what I need in the middle of combat? I feel like that's just another opportunity for me to choke, you know? Which I know that's why you guys don't come here. You don't watch for my, you know, poor timing, my slow aging reflexes. You definitely come here for the clutch plays, the incredible movement, the shockingly good gameplay. So, you know, I appreciate that. Let's go ahead and head up here, see if we can get a little bit of a vantage point on everything going on in front of us. There was some gunfire over here in the distance, so I'm sure somebody's messing around over here. What do we have over here? Looks like it. Oh yeah, it's my little rocket boots. Where are they at? Shooting out in the distance here. Let's see where though. Let's head back to our car and we'll continue to move on. I'm so, like, mixed on cars being in the game. And on one hand, I feel like it's, you know, quality of life thing. You need that because of how big the maps are. But at the same time, people just crutching on cars is so annoying in my opinion. Where are you at? Oh. Where are you going? I had 1 health left. That was not great, guys. Hey, at least we're getting quests done, right? Alright, reload everybody. Those rocket boots really are clutch. I did not mean to do that. I meant to reload. See what else we got in here. Nothing clutch. Nothing that we actually need that'll help us. I guess we're taking some bandages. And we got clapped. Oh man. And it was not even really close. Brutal. We're gonna see though. Let me spectate this because they're getting walked up on by somebody else. Daffy Duck is in the mix. Doing a nice little battle here. Joss is able to clean him up as well. Okay, so, you know, Joss has got some time in the game. Definitely not somebody who's brand new. So I guess I feel a little bit marginally better about getting killed by them as opposed to like another player. I should have used my rift to go, man. Just completely reset. Just dipped, made the you know, cut some distance. We got somebody else walking up. Joss is able to score a couple of quick shots. Using the tree as cover to reload. They are still up there. They're going to go ahead and shockwave up. And they are running into the distance, cleaned up with that gold pistol. Impressive stuff, actually. Pretty clean overall. This is one of those things, man. I put a ton of... Oh, gold sprite down there on the ground. I guess Joss doesn't need that. That would have been nice. I could have found that and extracted that earlier. I guess that's one of those things, right? I put a ton of time into the game in what I would consider a relatively short span of time. I had my full-time career, I had family stuff, I was working, you know, like working on videos and then also playing other games, you know, on top of that. I put a ton of time into Fortnite just trying to get better footage for you guys and trying to make sure that I was staying up to date on each of the different seasons in Chapter 6 so I could give you guys up-to-date coverage. And I'm still dog water at the game, if we're being honest. It's still one of those situations where, you know, I've probably got close to 200 hours in the game, and that's really nothing. If you ask anybody, if you ask that Joss player, they probably have way more hours. So it's one of those situations where, you know, you want to be good at the game, you want to be able to get better at it, and, you know, part of it is it's just fun to spend time in the game. It's fun to play it with your friends, and it's fun to have a good time, but the game's been out for so long now that the skill gap is just so high, right? The skill ceiling has climbed so much. Players are so much better now. There's all these different tips and tricks that they have for, you know, performing better. And that's before you even factor in builds, right? I can't even begin to touch builds. Shoot Big Dill in the head with a rocket rifle, a chaos exploder rifle, excuse me. But yeah, there's a lot of room to grow, and for a lot of people that's great, you know, players who like to have that competitive, you know, edge on everything, that's a really good thing. But it makes it difficult for folks like me, right, who picked up the game, you know, basically a decade late at this point. But I do like having things to do in the game. That makes it fun and interesting. Alrighty, let's go ahead and drop again. We're heading on over here to Heatwave Harbor. Just trying to basically touch all the different areas of the map. It's nice that things have been, you know, changed pretty drastically from the last time I played in Chapter 7, Season 1. There's a lot of changes. Oh, Lola Bunny's over here, so I'm sure that's going to go well for us. Maybe she's a bot. Maybe they'll cut me a break since I got destroyed pretty badly last game. But we'll just have to see. Where is she? She's still up there? Yep, she's still up there. So at the bare minimum, we can get down here first. Somebody else is here, though. Alright. Let's make it happen. No weapons. I think there was something on the roof here. It's ammo. Just ammo. Oh no. That was bad. Weapons, please. One shotgun. That's all you need. 2 shotguns. Even better than 1 shotgun. Alright. Let's do this the right way this time. And we're going to top off with these slurp barrels. I'm terrible with the hunting rifle, man. I really don't want to have to use the hunting rifle, but that's what's going to work best. You know what? A little utility, a little bunker. Alright. Let's make it happen, gang. Where y'all at? Got a spray. Dream spray. Legendary. Oh! Grants a random item at each level. Exploding with legendary loot at max. Impressive. Okay. That's something, you know. It's something. Take that. Do I just run for the extract right now? Do I just dip? Oh, getting shot. Getting shot already. Alright. Make some distance. We're out of here. We're not dealing with this. Still shooting at me, huh? All the way up there. Question is, I'm sure if I hit this extraction, they're gonna swing right over here, right? But maybe that's what I want. Where are they even shooting me from? Oh, way over there. Crispy. There we go. 78 ammo. Go ahead and grab these chests over here at this point, because if that other player comes down here and tries to interrupt me, it's not gonna be much I can do. Duck spray. My friend. My ally. You don't need that. Not right now. Leveled them up. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Extract the boy. No, extract him too. There we go. Yeah, yeah, yeah. All right. Not too bad. We got Sleepy Sprite. Got a legendary Sprite. Hey, you want to be my friend? Yeah, you're not a hireable NPC. Unfortunate. I really could use some backup. Alright, so, you know, I talked crap on the hunting rifle, but turns out it's not that bad. Hey, no worries, Lazy Link. Welcome back. It's one thing I like about being able to stream here on YouTube is you can catch up on the VOD if you need to. You can rewind it. You can also just full on catch it later if you need to. You know, if you need some time. Hello. Sorry about your luck. Had to have been a bot, right? Because my playing was pretty terrible there, and it still somehow worked out for me. Please. Ooh. What do we got? What do we got? Punk Sprite. Oh no. It's another rare one. We need these. We need these. Can I hire you? Max out my ammo. No, I can't. Vanguard Sloan. Oh, Sloan's like the baddie, right? Sloan's the villain. Didn't she mess up a bunch of stuff for a bunch of people on the island? I feel like that's what somebody has told me. I, of course, have not properly kept up on the story of the game, so be sure to let me know, I guess. We're gonna extract 2 legendary sprites in one game, guys. Have you ever seen gameplay like this? I'm sure you have. I'm sure you have, but this is how we do things here. Oh no. Storm's coming. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Throw down that chest. Extract with the boy. We got him. We extracted with him. And we escaped. 2 legendary sprites, 1 game, guys. Where else can you see that? Where else can you see gameplay like that? I mean, aside from, I'm sure everybody when they were first playing this season, every single big YouTuber. Oh, man. Oh, trust the boy. Things are not going so well in faux New Vegas, or faux Las Vegas. New Vegas, Jesus. Hey, bugs. Another bot, thankfully. Getting lucky on this. I don't know how long that luck's gonna run out, or gonna last. Probably that long, it looks like. Crispy. Is that Tron Ares? Sorry, Jared Leto. Sorry, but I'm not sorry. Alright, swap that. Ranger pistol. I do enjoy that weapon, but I think that we gotta keep rocking and rolling. Got a little less than half a tank of gas out here. Another bot. Cancel that reload. That is a long reload time, I will say. So maybe we swap that. There we go. Feel more comfortable with that. And watch this. Galaxy Sprite right here, boys. Nope. Not so much. We are getting shot at, though. I don't know where we're getting shot at from. Was it that guy? Surely not, right? A lot of gunfire up here. Okay. Again, the play's atrocious. The movement, tragic. But we're getting the job done, okay? At least I know. At least I know I'm trash. I'm curious. It's fine if no, but would you want to play some duos? It's fine if you don't want to. I can't really tonight, just because this is going to be a relatively shorter stream. It's definitely something I'm open to in the future. It's just going to depend, because I basically have to set it up in a way that's kind of fair to everybody, but I also have to make sure that I'm doing what I need to make sure I'm covered as, you know, as a streamer in terms of, you know, if something weird happens on stream, you know, I'm liable for that in terms of somebody saying something out of pocket, or if they, you know, just a bunch of weird stuff could happen. So can't right now. It's definitely something I want to try and work on in the future though. And yeah, that is something that ever since I started playing Fortnite, I want to make sure we can do some community stuff. So we're going to be playing some other games probably starting on the next stream, just to try and switch it up, because I'll probably have enough footage after this stream to do what I want to do with my Fortnite video. But we're just going to have to kind of take it from there and just kind of see how things go. But in the future, I definitely want to do community stuff in Fortnite and other games as well. Just depends on if I gotta get footage for a specific video or not. We're gonna do something a little risky. We're gonna grab a couple rifts. That's gonna be my bug out. Okay, so if I need to dip, I'm gonna dip. But yeah, stay tuned in the future, Link. We'll definitely have some community days in this game, and I'm sure a couple other games too, because some of the other games, there's a number of them I want to cover that are single player games, going over the story, kind of doing that in a funny and comedic way, like we did with the what you call it, the Fortnite, you know, OG videos, and my first video for what's that game called? Arc Raiders. Oh, probably shouldn't forget that, but I'm going to do some videos kind of like that, where we just basically do like a full storytelling review style type thing. But then we're also going to be doing some something like, is this game worth your time in 2026 for like multiplayer games as well. So that'll give us more of an opportunity to kind of check different things out. So I think it'll be cool. I think it'll be fun for you guys, and, you know, entertaining, worth watching, but should be fun. We got another jug up here, man. There's all kinds of them over here. I guess I should be using my shockwaves too, right, for better movement. Oh, we're down to it. I didn't even realize there were only a few people left this game. Earth Sprite, man. How many Earth Sprites? How many? Yeah, go ahead and use this pistol. That guy last time clapped me with that. It was the gold one, you know, so of course, but I think it could be worth using. So what are we looking at? We're headed towards Golden Grove, I guess, for this final ring pull. I guess I should just start heading that way. Let's see. Any cars down at the car wash, right? That would make sense. That'd be helpful. This is the other thing about the cars in this game, right? I'm of two minds, because I feel like people crutch on them too much, but at the same time, they're kind of required for navigating around the map effectively. But the big thing is, when you don't have one, right? You feel it. You feel it really, really bad. Goodness. Like somebody could just roll up on me in their car. I wouldn't really be able to do too much about it, right? I can change elevation, I can kind of dip, dive, and dodge. But if they want to take me out, they can take me out. Is anybody already up here? Somebody's been here. You climb. Yeah, there we go. All right. Nothing so far. Okay. Well, I guess we're redeploying. I don't see any movement, guys. Let me know if you see anybody. You guys probably have better eyes than I do. Of course, as I say that, right? Oh, he's about to take me out with his turret. No. No shot. No shot. I choked, boys. Oh, I choked. So tragic. Oh no. That's how you know your boy is rusty. Unk does not got it. We've got this lovely character with the burnt peanut sprite. A couple people just hanging out in the air. And of course, you know, I had the 2 Rift Goes, used neither of them. I don't know why I pick them up at this point, because clearly I'm not using them. Oh my goodness. That's what I needed to do. Hard reset. Just call it a day. My aim, tragic. The guy got away just because he was able to roll back towards his turret. Man. The rust is real, you guys. The dust is real. The one thing I can say, though, is even though I am tragically rusty, it is not going well for your boy by any means. It is... I'm still having a good time, right? I was able to get a couple of wins last time. And then kind of what I was saying previously, right? Even though I wasn't able to win this game, I was able to extract 2 different legendary sprites that I didn't have already. That's pretty cool, in my opinion. Those secondary objectives to kind of keep things fun and fresh. We are down to it, just 2 remaining. I'm not even sure what this skin is supposed to be honest with you. Guess he's full of rubber ducks or something. He's a slime guy full of rubber ducks. Need to rift out of here, or could grab those boots to kind of rotate out. And I also think he accidentally dropped one of his weapons for that green assault rifle. That's probably not what he was going for, if we're being completely honest. Let's see if he's able to get out of the storm, survive, and then not get picked off immediately as soon as he gets up here. Thankfully, the other player was not up here, kind of posted up on the rock on elevation, just waiting for him. We were able to get a reset. He's probably realizing now that he left that rifle behind. I'm sure he's steaming mad about that, because I would be. And let's see if he can locate the last player. Our boy can take it home. At least I don't feel bad about getting, you know, dropped by him. I still feel pretty bad about how it all played out. It's me getting completely showed up by that player who was down, right? This guy's got the burnt peanut sprite. He has to be a little bit sweaty. It's the only thing about these types of games. I wonder, can I... Oh, I can go to the next player. So these are the last 2 players here. Both of them rocking the burnt peanut sprite, unless that's a visual bug. Both of them posted up by in foliage, right? One behind a tree, one in a bush. Unfortunately, a lot of the times, this is kind of what it comes down to in most Fortnite matches. I try not to camp. I occasionally do some strategic camping, but you know, that's different, guys. That's not the same thing. But it's difficult when the best option you have is to just kind of stay put and let somebody come to you, or see what needs to, you know, what their move is before you make yours. Our little squishy rubber duck boy is making his way across. He's keeping an eye out for the other player. The other player has spotted him from elevations, taking some shots at him, able to dodge. He's resetting behind the rock, trying to get visual on where Mr. Squidman is. He sees him up top, just kind of line of sighting him. He is still full health, so he's got that going for him. He's just waiting. He sees the burnt peanut sprite drop for him. Little does he know, he's already got one, bud. He doesn't need that. He's not going to fall for that. So, I don't know if that's a sign of a truce or something between the bungulators. I haven't kept up with what's been going on in the game, in the lore of just the players, or the actual lore of the game. He's got him pinned down. That storm is going to be pulling here shortly, though. And these players are going to have to make some decisions. He knows that he is behind that rock, but he's going to have to start heading towards zone if he wants to have a chance of winning this. Flexing out behind the rock. Okay. He's going to hit that rift. And he is just posted up still. He's able to rift up, which is going to give him the opportunity to actually get height over him. He's rolling up right behind him now. We're down to it. The final fight. And able to take him down. Is he going to be able to get the final kill? Pickaxing him. And he's able to clean it up. Our squishy little duck friend is able to take it home. All right. The burnt peanut. How many burnt peanut sprites can there possibly be right now? So many. All right. Well, I think I got one more in me, guys. We're going to try one more. We're going to see if we can do that. Unfortunately, it's going to be a little bit of a shorter stream tonight just because I've got some other stuff I need to be working on. I've got some really cool stuff I'm going to be cooking up for you, so hopefully you guys are ready for that. I apologize for it being a little chaotic this past month. It's just been a wild time for me here, so appreciate the patience, appreciate all the kind words and support that everybody sent me. So, and as you may or may not know, I recently had to switch up my what I thought was going to be my forever career. There was some budget changes, and that's maybe something I get more into in the future, but been kind of on the search for something new, something fresh ever since, and hopefully we are rounding the corner on that. I was able to get an offer letter, so as long as everything goes through with that and we agree on my salary, things should be good. It'll be a little bit different, a little more chaotic than my last job, but you know what? I'm ready for that. I'm ready for the challenge. I'm ready for something new. Let's go. Last drop for a new location. Do I wait and just go to Wonky Land? I feel like I want to go to Lifty Lodge. I kind of know what Wonky Land is all about, so we're going to go over here. I'm dropping way late, I know that. Let's see if we can get a win for our boy Skillet. If not, you know, at least I'm still having a pretty decent time. There's definitely some things I still have some, I would say, frustrations with Fortnite about, but for right now, things are, you know, I'm enjoying my time. I think that it's one of those situations where absence makes the heart grow fonder, right? Taking some time away from the game, sometimes that's the best way for you to enjoy the game. And I'm falling, I'm dying. I flubbed my drop. Too busy talking. Oh my goodness, you guys. It's, how do you put up with me? Why do you watch this? What is it that keeps you guys engaged? Because surely it's not the gameplay, right? Surely it's not. We got a couple people, looks like, already getting froggy down here, so let's see if we can join in on the fun. Couple of bots, able to clean them up. Yeah, really nothing there. Rotate that over there. And let's just keep looking for stuff. I'm not gonna be doing any of the quests right now because I know realistically I'm not hitting those quests. So realistically I'm not hitting those quests. It's not gonna be happening. Hello? Hello, sir? Ooh, good try. Really good try, actually. I will say. Not too bad. I want that. Hit this. Some fizzy drinky. Hit this. Get some fresh stuff. Able to top off. That may or may not have been a player. I want to believe for my ego it was, but, you know, it's very, 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 very possible that that was just another bot. Let's just agree to say it was a player. And hopefully I actually remember this time to use my Rift to go when things go sideways. Not if, when. Anything else we need to grab? We can grab some ammo real quick. Continue that. Somebody else is here. See where our friend is. Hello, friend. That's a bot for sure. Oh, I say, as I drop. Well, I appreciate that. I like the fire spray, but I think I like the ducky sprite a little bit more. Fire sprite at least has a passive effect though, you know? And now that I'm saying that, let me at least get this. So I keep forgetting to use the emote to heal thing. And if I'm not gonna remember to use it, that's where we're gonna have some issues, right? Okay, got a little sliding movement on the bots. Oh my goodness. You guys, I need, if I'm gonna actually play this game again in any capacity, I've got to practice because it is not looking good for your boy right now. I'm rusty. The gameplay's tragic. There are children screaming outside my house right now. I assure you they're having fun. I don't know if that's picking up on the mic, but I promise they're having fun. It is not something crazy going on, even though it may sound like it. So there's somebody down here running this way. So let's see if we can catch them off guard. Just went down the tunnel here. Another bot. We take those, we take those. I'm a glorified bot myself, so nothing against bots. Let me know though, I guess question of the day, right? Let me know what you guys are thinking about this season. Let me know your experiences with it, especially if you played last season. Let me know kind of how it compares, because I don't have that frame of reference, right? And it's also going to help me with the video I'm going to be making for you guys here shortly. I think you guys will really enjoy that. So it's going to be a pretty exciting one. In other news, just keep an eye out. I've got this Fortnite video that I'm going to finish writing the script for, put together as soon as I can for you guys. And then on top of that, we've got... I thought I saw a sound indicator over here. I probably am just bugging out though. On top of that, we've got another video that's going to be coming out, kind of a random one-off video. Just something I kind of had in the back of my mind I wanted to make. Not really a review of a game or anything like that, but it's going to be something that's, well, you'll see. It's different, but it's very important to me, and it's a good message I feel like everybody needs in terms of what's going on. I don't know what that sound indicator is. That's somebody walking now. There's a dog barking sound. Where is this person? Where are they? I feel like I'm getting played right now. There's two people walking around. There's an NPC right there. It's got a leaf blower. I hear a dog barking. I do not see a dog. Flip it. We ball. Jumping down was probably not the best bet, especially since I saw somebody else's footprints around here. I don't know what this dog is, man. This is weirding me out. Where do we gotta go? Probably towards Latte Landing, right? And that is back this way, so you know what? Oh, I missed the zippy. Your boy missed the zippy. You can rescue John Wick's dog. Oh! You can rescue his dog. There's somebody over here walking, though. Hold on, Mr. Dog. I hear you. Somebody's shooting at me. Okay. Somebody else is still here, though. Let's see if we can rescue the dog, then. Oh, not what I wanted. There we go. Although we will take that. Let me see if I can figure out how to get to him. Mr. Doggy. Down here? Yeah, down here. Sometimes, oh, it was his footsteps I was hearing this whole time. Whoa, 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 whoa. Boys. Not okay. Doggerino. Oh, we did it, boys. We saved John Wick's dog, and we got the pistol. Awesome. The bots are protecting the dogs. Yeah, okay. Perfect. Thank you. Thank you so much for that. I would have had no idea, man. I feel like I've missed out on so much. You take a break from the game, and there's so many different things going on by the time you come back. So does John Wick's dog help us? Did I just leave him behind? I gotta talk to him probably, don't I? I probably left him there. Oh no. Doggy, come back. Where is he? There he is. Talk to me, friend. Oh, you get to pet the doggo. Heck yeah. Who's here? Who's trying to come down here? You know what? I always forget to use these. Might as well. Where is he? Down there. Yeah, that's how you ping in this game. Not that I need it, but... Did he just bug out? He knows I'm here. That does not bode well. You can equip him after the game as a sidekick. Oh, nice. That's really cool. Yeah, it's a lot of new stuff. I feel like they're always adding stuff, right? There's always something new, always something fresh to see. It's really cool. I personally really like it. I like that they keep things fresh, but it is stressful at the same time, right? Always something going on. Especially when you're not good at the game, like yours truly. You just take down bots, and that's about it. So now that guy is probably somewhere waiting for me to peek back out so he can take me down. Let's see if we can just rotate up. I don't know where he went. Ride the actual zip line this time. I feel like I'm gonna regret this, but here we are. Oh, we're going this way. Yeah. The nice thing is there's always something new to do or see in the game, it feels like. Feels like there's always something fresh each time I pick it up. I'm sure it's a wonderful time to play with friends, because everybody can kind of pick it up and just, you know, it's pretty intuitive. Like we were talking about earlier, there's a large skill ceiling for the game, but it's a very low skill floor. Almost anybody can pick up the game and have a good time. I mean, if a absolute unk like myself can pick up the game and have a good time, then I feel like anybody can, right? I really missed your Fortnite videos. I'm glad to see you picking it up again and enjoying the new stuff. Yeah, man. Oh, look at me not paying attention, walking up on a bot. Hey, man. Oh, I have to get in the car and dip before that. That did not work out well. Oh, it doesn't doesn't help when I'm reading chat. But that's all on me. I'm just not paying attention, to be completely honest with you. I really missed your Fortnite video, so I'm glad to see you picking it up again and enjoying the new stuff. And don't worry, you're doing really well, even if you think you're rusty. I really appreciate you saying so, man. It's one of those things where it's like, you know, I want to perform well, just because it's fun to have a good time and win games and stuff like that. But even though I'm not playing as well as I feel like I should be able to, or as well as I have in the past, I'm still having a really good time in the game. So what is this? The Sprite bot, right? Just took out our friend here, topping everything off, getting down to it, only 4 players remaining. But yeah, I really, no, you're good. By all means. I'm not too worried about people spamming or anything like that. We're all just kind of cool, you know, hanging out here, having a good time. So don't worry too much about that. But yeah, I'm glad it's a game that I feel like I can kind of step back into and still have a good time with. You probably know if you've been watching me for a while, but I used to play Apex Legends. That was my battle royale of choice that got me into the genre. And I have a ton of time in that game. But when I come back after not being in the game for a long time or taking a step away, it's so painful. I feel like I can't do anything. I feel like even if I'm in bronze or silver rank, I'm getting outclassed by other players. So it's a pain. Being able to just hop back into Fortnite and just, you know, go, hey, I'm going to be a little rusty. It may not be perfect, but I'm going to have fun. That's a huge thing. I think a lot of people kind of overlook how important that is. If the dad who just worked, you know, 70 hours a week and just took his 14 kids to 23 different soccer practices can come home with, you know, plug in the game on his Xbox and have a good time, that's awesome. Because at the same time, this game is catering to some really, really highly skilled people who can build amazing fortresses before I could even react. You know, people who have been playing this game a long time. There's room for everybody. And that's before you even factor in any of the other official game modes or any of the, you know, the creator modes. Fortnite's a really special thing. It's a really, really special game. And even though I have my qualms with it right now, I have to give them credits due. It's a really really great platform. I recently got back into Fortnite after a 6-month break, so I totally get what you're talking about. Yeah. But it's nice in a way to know that it's always going to be there. And, you know, because now that I've played the game, right, now that I know what to expect and I have a little bit of experience in it, it's always going to be there. I can pick it up whenever I would like. Oh, he got snuck up on. Impressive. By our, I don't know who this is, an anime queen with a punk sprite. But it's just kind of, you know, it's kind of like a friend from your hometown, right? You know, they're always going to be there. Maybe you guys don't talk all the time, but after everything you guys have been through together, they're always going to be there for you, right? They're always going to have your back. They're always going to be there to kind of talk to you or, you know, hang out with you if you need to have a good time. And if you know, need to take some time away, they don't hold it against you, right? Everybody gets busy, especially as life goes on. So yeah, I definitely have my, I had some major qualms with the game, mostly with how Epic Games was handling things. And I touch on that a little bit in the video I'm going to be putting out here shortly about Fortnite. I still have some, you know, some qualms, but it's one of those scenarios where I can still see the good, even though there's some things that I think that, you know, maybe it could have been handled better, or some things I wish that they would have changed. Getting shot from high ground, still have their full health, the overshield almost completely cracked. They're gonna have to try and see how they can maneuver out of this one, trying to get an eye on the player up there, just kind of emoting it out. doing a little taunting. That's the perfect way to describe my relationship to Fortnite. Yeah, I mean, I'm glad I could kind of put it into words for you. The other thing is the shockwaves, man. I am not used to just having shockwaves available. It's nice. It's a good way to make things more even. Oh, able to clean it up. Able to clean it up. Very nice. That's pretty impressive. I'll give him that. You know, I just think that a lot of people, know how good this game is. I don't want to talk like I'm the only person that knows, right? But I think that a lot of people forget how many things that this game is doing really, really, really well. And I think that we need to give them their flowers, even if things aren't necessarily going the way I would personally prefer them to. I mean, again, I've talked about that in a previous Fortnite video, and then I also touched on it in a video about just live service games in general. But after taking a break away from live service games and refreshing myself, going back through my game catalog, playing some excellent single player games, and just having a wonderful time with that, I was ready to come back to something live, something multiplayer, something that I could be a little competitive with, even if I'm not great at it. And Fortnite is just perfect for that. So I gotta give them props for that. This was a relatively short stream, unfortunately, but we did have a pretty successful day. Honestly, we were able to get a Dream Sprite, which is a legendary, and a Punk Sprite, another legendary, both in the same game. So that one game at least was relatively successful, I would say. It was a good time. And again, even though I didn't win any of those games today, I still had a fun time playing around, getting used to the game again. Had a great time seeing all the new things that were still there. It's really cool to see. And oh yeah, I forgot I unlocked something. What did I unlock? This. I don't think I want a jacket on Kitty. I think I just want Kitty to be Kitty, but I think it's pretty cool. I think that there's a lot of really good things with Fortnite. There's, again, things I would change or things I don't necessarily like, but it's been nice, I will say, to kind of take a step, back into this world and revisit it, especially since it was, so important to this channel overall. It was a really cool thing. So, unfortunately, guys, I do have some other things I have to work on. I have to work on script for this next video, but I also have some family stuff I have to attend to here. So it was a relatively short one here tonight. I'm probably going to try and do another stream here during the week. We may switch it up, though, and play a different game. It just depends on if I find that I have enough footage for the Fortnite video that really kind of, demonstrates everything I want it to and kind of have, some entertaining background footage for it. So if not, we'll be back on Fortnite, but keep your eyes peeled, because in the future I do want to do more community nights. I want to have more opportunities for you guys to play with me and with other people in the community. I'm still kind of working out the details on that as far as how that looks, but that's something that you can look forward to as well. So that'll be pretty cool once we get that going. Thank you, man. I hope you have a good rest of your day as well, and I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. Make sure, if you guys have any feedback for me on the quality of the stream, the overall, how it looks, or how the audio sounds, give me that feedback. I would really appreciate it. It would mean the absolute world to me, because we're still testing everything out with this ancient, fossilized dinosaur of a computer that I have. So let me know how that works. And if you guys have any other games you want me to check out, be it multiplayer, be it single player games, feel free to let me know. And I'm making a big old list of games we can kind of hang out and have a good time with, and just experience some wonderful stories, make some great memories, and just hopefully have a fun time hanging out. So again, thank you guys so much for everything. You mean the absolute world to me. And as we always say here, make sure to eat well, stay hydrated, take care of yourself and those around you. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.